talk about herbs and their benefits. So we're gonna get started. So first, I have nettle leaf. So these are some herbs that I actually have in my house, and I take them regularly. And I want to share it with y'all so that y'all can, you know, get a feel for everything and look into the holistic way of living because it's much more beneficial for your body. So first, we're gonna talk about nettle leaf. So nettle leaf is it's an antihistamine. It's an antioxidant. Um, a little bit about nettle leaf. The properties. It's good for your skin. It's good for your hair. It's good for, for men's prostate health. Um, that's about it. It's good for your sinus. When you're having a cold or you're having, problems with your sinuses, that's really good for that. Or even if you have allergies, that's good for that too. Next one we're going to talk about is rosehip powder. So rosehip is very good for women's health. It's good for good anti-inflammatory properties. Has a lot of vitamin C. It's good for womb healing if you just had a baby. It's good for after that. It's also good for your skin. It's also if you have any urinary tract infections or anything dealing with your vagina, that's very good for that. Next we're going to be talking about black seed oil. Black seed oil is another thing. It's very good for your skin. It's good for if you have any intestinal fungus. It's good for your immunity. It's good for your sinus, your liver. Has antioxidant properties. It's really like an all-around kind of herb. You can really use it everywhere. Like it's good in every area pretty much. The next thing we're gonna be talking about is let's talk about burdock root. Burdock root is an excellent herb. This herb is good for if you have any digestive issues, if you want to increase the circulation in your skin. It's good from eliminating toxins out the blood. It's good for your mental clarity. It's good for a lot of things. You can when you have herbs like this that's hard, you can always steep it. Like if you boil water and you put it in a strainer and you just let it sit in hot water. That's how you would do it. Or you can also put it in a pot with some water and let it boil, and then you just, pour it in your cup. That works too. I also have a yellow dock root. So for yellow dock root, this is more like a detox herb. It's a blood purifier. It helps improve absorption of nutrients from food. So if you want to digest your food better, this will be a good herb for you to take. It's good for your skin, and it's also good for liver support. So if you want to drink some yellow dock tea, that is good for you. You will be shitting a lot, but it's very, very good for your digestive health and your skin, and detoxing your body, clearing it out, clearing your system. Another herb we're going to talk about is red maca root powder. So maca root is good for your sexual health. It is good. It's a superfood. It's good for your stamina. It's also good if you like to get in the gym and you like to work out. It's good for building muscles. It's good for a lot of things. But yes, I highly recommend maca root powder. Let's see. We also have Dong Quai. So Dong Quai is very good for women. It's good for women and men. But I do want to point out the women properties in this. So for Dong Quai, it's good for your reproductive health. It's good for menopause, your immunity, your stamina too. It's good for many different things. With herbs, I want to let you all know that with herbs, it's very important to be consistent with it. It's not like over-the-counter medicine where it works overnight and you just take it once, or you gotta be consistent with it. It has many benefits. It doesn't just target one exact thing, and it doesn't help with nothing else. No, it has many benefits, and it benefits your body fighting off a lot of things, getting your body, prepared to fight off any bacteria, any illnesses, anything like that. Herbs normally have many benefits in one. So like it's kind of like when you take multivitamins, but you decide to take a herb, you're fixing a whole bunch of things by just taking that herb consistently. It's not a thing that you just take one time and you're like, okay, yeah, it's done. Let me just, bullshit. No, you want to take it and you want to be consistent, and you want to make sure that you're incorporating it. And another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that it's not only about taking herbs. You also want to make sure that you are eating healthy. Make sure you're incorporating water daily, a lot of water, not just a little cup of water and you think, oh, that's enough. No, make sure you're drinking a lot of water daily. Make sure that you are taking in your green leafy vegetables. Make sure you eating fruits. It's okay to eat meat, and it's okay to eat all of those things, but you want to make sure that it's balanced, and you want to make sure it makes sense for your body, because anything, too much of anything is not good for you. So you want to make sure everything is balanced and everything is doing what's right for your body. So I would recommend that. Another thing with herbs, you can take it. So right now I have powder formed herbs and liquid herbs, but it really depends on your preference. The liquid form and powder form, it depends. So you have the powder form of herbs and you can put it in a smoothie. You have the liquid form, you can just drink it with some water. And then you have the whole form, which you can also make tea with. So me personally, I like all of them. So I just really just make teas, make smoothies, drink with water. I just do all types of things because I think that it's potent. I don't agree with when people say, oh, herbs are only potent when it's the liquid form, or herbs are only potent when it's the powder form. I think that each of them have their own benefits, and I think that all of them are beneficial. So I don't limit it down to one way of taking it. So I do take the liquid form, powder form, whole form, all of those things. So, I do have a few more herbs that I want to discuss. Another one that's really good for women's health, I would say, is raspberry leaf. Raspberry leaf is really good for your menstrual cycle. If you have any cramps, if you have endometriosis, it's very good for healing things like that. It's very good for soothing cramps, like I said, and I highly recommend raspberry leaf. That's very good. It's even good for your reproductive health, everything you can think of. Raspberry leaf is like a very good, that's like my main go-to. When it comes to women's health, raspberry leaf is the main thing. Another thing I would want to introduce to you all is sarsaparilla. So I did run out of sarsaparilla root, but I'm still going to explain the benefits and the properties, and I highly recommend that you all go and purchase sarsaparilla root. So for sarsaparilla root, it is blood cleansing. So if you want to detox your blood, if you have any toxins that you need to release, I will highly recommend sarsaparilla root. You can get it whole. I'm going to put the link in the bio so that you all know where to purchase these things. Sarsaparilla root is really good if you have any iron deficiency. Me personally, I'm always cold. Like, I'm always cold. There is no time where I go somewhere and I'm feeling good. No, I'm cold. I'm cold all the time. But it's good for iron deficiency. So if you are anemic or anything like that, I would recommend it. I would also recommend it for your skin. It's detoxing. It's gonna give you a nice, just deep clean your skin from the inside. And one thing about your body, you always want to cleanse from the inside out. That is how you do a real cleanse. Not just putting stuff on top of your skin, putting stuff on top of your hair. Like, A lot of times it's really from the inside out, and that is how you become, a more healthy version of yourself, is by cleansing from the inside out. Another thing with sarsaparilla root, it's good for hormonal support. It's good for inflammation. It has antimicrobial properties for your skin, which is very, very important. A lot of people that have skin issues or anything dealing with your skin, if you have any acne, if you have eczema, things like that, it's very good in supporting your skin. Um, it's good for reducing fluid retention. So if you're a person that has to take medication for anything, it's good for fluid retention, because that medication is not always the best option. Everybody has their own preference on what they would like to use, but personally, I wouldn't recommend taking over-the-counter medicine. Yes, I know that sometimes that's how the way people live, but it's just always better to use what's grown from the earth. And it's just better to use things that are grown from the earth and that benefit your body in many ways. It's better to just, use what's grown, use what's natural, use what's going to really heal your body from the inside out. And things that are man-made are not always the best option. It's not always the best option. So you all keep that in mind. Everybody's going to have a mind of their own. They're always going to choose what they want to do. But just be open-minded. And if you are open to holistic medicine, I highly recommend it. If you're not, so be it. That's your choice. But I'm here to tell you all, the benefits of holistic medicine, and I highly recommend it. And I want to thank you all for watching my video. This is the end of the video. I will be coming out with more content very soon. And thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for me, y'all.